guys, we're over here at Flash Mountain Crystal Mine today. I have a very special guest with me today. I've got my wife with me. This is her very first time ever going crystal mining before. Her name is Bethany. This is Mom Bod. The Flash Mountain Crystal Mine is located in North Little Rock. To book your dig at this location, just simply go to their website, click Digs, scroll down, choose which day works best for you, then go ahead and pay your fee. There's plenty of parking and they even have a porta potty. Now let's walk on up the mountain to the digging area and see what we can find. Alright, so there's a vein going right through here with some points. I'm getting my shadow out of the way. Going down through this. So I'm going to try to extract some different plates and try to keep all the clay that's in between the points, or try to keep all the clay that's in between the two seams, because there's a lot of double terminated pieces that like to hide out in that clay. Unfortunately, I think, yep, it broke. We gotta keep all this clay. See all those sparkles? All right. Underneath all this clay is going to be a lot of those crystal points. Here's a better look at that piece after I got a lot of the clay washed off of it. Alright, so the sun is shining, but you can see there's points here and all up through here. Like, that's going to be a beautiful little cluster right there. There's quite a few of them all through that. I don't know if you can see or not, but this clay right through here is just loaded with all kinds of points. Look at all that beautiful clay right there. Here's a quick look at that piece all sprayed off with some water. Now this piece, along with all of my other clusters, have not been fully cleaned just yet. They've all been sprayed off with some water and that's it. So what I'm going for is this more reddish clay right here with the white in it. See, that'll be where all of the points are. See, and I'm going to want to keep that whole handful, because look at that. I'm just going to scoop all of that clay up, put it in my bag. Here's one of them all filthy. All kinds of sparklies in there. This thing's going to be really pretty once we get it all cleaned up. Look at all these points right here. And all this beautiful pocket clay. All right, time to do some extraction. So after working this area for quite a while, I decided to go ahead and try another spot. So I did a little bit of scouting around on the mountain. I found quite a few rocks gathered together. I thought that the rocks made kind of like a natural wall where things could collect behind it. So I moved several of the rocks to see if any crystals were trapped behind them or even underneath them. Now sometimes I include clips like this right here so that you can see that rock counting isn't always easy. Sometimes I move a lot of big rocks with a lot of material just to be able to find some of the things that I get. Rock counting can be a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun at the same time. Alright, so I'm taking a break for just a minute, but for the last half hour or so, I've been working on a new hole over here. I haven't really found much yet at this hole, so I think I'm going to move on to another spot. You see this quartz right here? There's a seam that was coming down this way, and another one over here with small quartz veins, and they were kind of meeting together right in this spot. And what I was digging up was just mainly a lot of just old worn down solid quartz vein. So I think I'm going to try another spot now. It's about 2 o'clock. I've been working on this seam a little bit, all kinds of crystal points all through here. I've got several pieces broken off. Then I just removed this piece. It's right here, and look at all that shiny black glass right here. So hopefully I can get all that out intact. Oh, it just keeps going. Check out this quartz vein right here. That is amazing. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, this rock right here is loose. So I'm going to get it out of the way, protect the crystals down underneath it. And another rock. There's Miss Lindsay.
Hello.
All these rocks are loose. Check this out. Just gonna set this up here for now. For extracting this crystal, we're going to use a deer antler. Deer antlers are a little bit more, well, they're natural. They won't damage a crystal like a metal screwdriver will. Not sure what that's going to look like, but we'll put that right down there in this. Oh. So that piece turned out to be one of my weirdest clusters from this whole trip. Now that material that's covering it, I'm not exactly sure what that is. It's very lightweight and porous, but it won't break. It seems like it's tough as a rock, but crystals are growing right out of it like it's hardened clay or something, so I'm not quite sure what it is. There's a bunch of imprints on the back side of it as well from other crystals that were still left in the pocket. Oops. You know what? I think we can just scoop this stuff out by the handfuls.
Red and yellow and gray. What's the light shine in there? That's what I'm trying to do. They're okay. They're to your left. To the left. Okay. Where is it? Where it's feet? No, to your left up on the wall. Right there. Come forward a little bit. Right there. Okay. Feel it? No. It's to the left side of your hand by your pinky. Oh, here? Yep. Oh. Put your screwdriver in the side right there.
That is beautiful.
And pop it out.
Just going to pull stuff out by the handfuls here. Man, check that out. How cool is that?
It's gone in 5 feet. Can't do it. But the ground above it is still hanging on all the rocks.
This stuff is just falling out. I don't need any tools. I'm just using my hands, and it's just breaking apart.
children all the time.
I'm feeling
Yeah.
some bigger crystals in there. Well, towards the end, we all got to talking and I didn't film an outro. So let's go on home and take a look at some of these pieces after we get them all cleaned up. Some of these, when I pulled them out of the wall, are just, that was so cool. I'm looking forward to seeing how this one right here turns out. It's going to be so pretty. Same with this one right here, but this one's got a little bit of smaller points on it, but still you can tell that it's loaded. But all of these should look really, really good. Here's one my wife found. Here's how that piece turned out after I washed off some of the excess dirt. The plate turned out very, very nice. That should be really, really pretty once we get it all cleaned up. But yeah, quite a few beautiful little clusters. They're all covered in all kinds of dirt and clay and stuff, but this one right here might even be a burr. It looks like it has points all the way around it. So here's a quick look at that piece after I got most of the clay rinsed off of it. Overall, I'm very happy with how this one turned out. Not just this cluster, but all the other clusters have turned out beautifully as well. The back side of this plate is covered in small little needle points as well. Really, really cool. So let's rinse off a few more of these plates and these points and let's see how these things all turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. God bless.